What is a story? A story has three parts. And basically, someone is trying to get from here to there. It's made up of obstacles, solutions, desire. There are questions and things. We'll get to the things and obstacles in a minute, but first the questions. There are 6 questions you should focus on. Who is it about? What do or did they want? Why can't or couldn't they get it? What do they do about it? Why doesn't it work? And how does it end? Or how do you envisage it ending? The things. The things can be ideas, people, or objects, even feelings. It could be the weather, time, money, a broken car, lack of Wi-Fi. There is no limit to what this can be. The people are the characters in your story, such as parents, friends, or anyone you came or will come into contact with. A feeling could be a ruminating thought, a sudden burst of motivation, or a solution that comes as a revelation. The story has conflict and resolution. You can think of this as there are things that are trying to help you to get to the end, things that are stopping you from moving in your path, perhaps to be rejoined later, or things that simply don't matter. I would see a computer game in this way. We need to identify the things that are helping us or stopping us in order to proceed. Thinking of a character's perspective can help us to see things more rationally and objectively in life. Take the story of Snow White, for example. There is Snow White, 7 dwarfs, a queen, a prince, and also the cute animals. So let's say 20 in total. From our perspective, Snow White is the main character, closely followed by the queen, prince, and dwarfs. You can decide yourself who is the most important. Then let's say there is also the bird. From the queen's perspective, she has a story and is the main character. It is the same for the prince and the same for the bird. From the bird's perspective, at that moment, it could also see Snow White as the main character, but then would continue with its journey. So what does this teach us? Even though we believe we know who the main character is, there are people and things that believe they are the main character. This can also work with an object. A late train doesn't care about our feelings, it just is. So if in life, for example, I want my coffee quickly and the server isn't in a hurry, we now have 2 stories that conflict. And this makes a story. So what is the solution? Well, in the case of the coffee, we should share our stories. In the case of the coffee maker, I should tell them I'm in a hurry and why. If they say they don't care, they become an obstacle. And I need to make a decision if I will stop or how I will deal with this problem. Perhaps running to work is a solution, or reasoning further with the person. If there is conflict, we need to decide how to overcome it, or should we ignore it? In business, we need to understand our customers' goals and then make a roadmap or something like this to get there. So we need to ask questions. And often a customer in sales or marketing, for example, may not know what their personal story is or their business story. So we must help them to build a story. To understand our customers, we could focus on the 6 questions or something similar to this. A simple way to think about business could be a goal, a problem, problem solving, and a solution. For ourselves in business, a story will add depth to our product or idea when we're talking about it. Innocent Smoothies is a good example of this. It'll also make us seem more human. When we're making presentations, it can give us relief from just presenting or dumping information. This will help the listener understand how we got here, what we are doing right now, and where we plan to be in the future. You can also talk about any problems that you had and show people how you solved them. Again, basic questions are the basis of planning a presentation. As for the obstacles or things we learned about, in business this could be money, time, apprehension, hesitancy, and a story will help to show you where you want to go. We should be constantly asking ourselves and customers questions. We're helping ourselves and we're helping them.